John Woods. I am very, very well. Thank you, and welcome to the Valdra Beebe Show, live out of Dallas, Texas. How are you?
Great. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, thanks for being here. And I want my audience to know that John Woods is a PhD, and he's the Provost and Chief Academic Officer at the University of Phoenix. John, last year had layoffs and strikes. We still got those strikes. I saw the people yesterday on TV. And economic uncertainty. And this is causing tension for us American workers. Now, you guys did a career optimism index study. Tell me what that is and how that relates to those things I talked about.
Thanks. We've been doing this survey for 4 years now. It's called the Career Optimism Index, and we use it to measure employee perceptions around their career and their career prospects, as well as take a look at what employers are saying about their employees. And we've identified a number of really interesting data points and some differences between the perceptions of the American worker and the American employer that we think are quite useful. And we got a little bit of a theme this year that employees are feeling a bit stagnant in their roles. And that represents a bit of a departure from previous years where they've been feeling a little bit more confident, a little bit more sure of themselves, a little bit more mobile. And there's some reasons behind this I'd love to get into today.
What are some reasons why we're considering ourselves having a great talent stagnation with all the wonderfully degreed and trained people we have in America?
Yeah, workers are just feeling a little bit uneasy in their positions, like they might be easily replaceable. 53% report feeling that way. 42% have a real clear feeling that they might lose their jobs soon. And on the other side of the coin, employers are indicating that one of their number one challenges is finding talented and qualified people who have the skills that they're looking for to fill open positions. In fact, they say it takes them on average 51% report. It takes more than a month to fill an open role. And so one of the things I think this set of data shows us is that if employers could pay attention to the workers they have, they might be able to develop them into the positions that they're posting, as opposed to relying solely on going outside and hiring new people.
I don't know if the companies at the major tech firm like Google and Amazon and things like that maybe challenge that problem, but we're talking about companies that are pervasive in society. How can they combat this belief that they're having this stagnation?
Yeah, organizations large and small are represented in our study. And there's a real value to organizations doing a couple of things that make workers feel more engaged, more involved in their own career planning. So if organizations are able to do things like provide training and development and upskilling opportunities, if they're able to have active conversations with their workers about career goals, if they can maybe even assign a mentor to their employees, these are the kinds of things that make employees feel more engaged, more satisfied. And there's a payoff. The employer that does this and does it well can realize a savings of $8,000 per year per employee. That comes about as a result of greater productivity, open positions being closed more quickly, less turnover. These are the things that actually have a dollar amount tied to them if they're done well.
Okay, and it's probably not on your survey, but when a company is not performing well, and everybody knows it from the stock exchange to the newscasters, does this have any bearing on how people are feeling like, I might lose my job, I got to find another job?
Yeah, people definitely pay attention to the news, and we think that contributes to some of the feelings of being uncomfortable or worried about your career prospects as well. There's a silver lining here, though, and that is that, again, this year, tremendous majority of workers feel optimistic about their career prospects. 78% report feeling good about their career possibilities. 75% are willing to engage in training and development opportunities, upskilling to be more valuable to their employer. So there's a willingness among workers to do more, to participate in those talent development conversations and contribute more to an organization that can really help solve that business challenge.
And just one more question. Give me one more little nugget for the employee from the survey so people can have as much hope as they can when they leave this interview.
Yeah, again, most employers report having training, development, mentoring, career development offerings for workers. Workers at a much lower rate report being aware of these opportunities. So one silver lining again here is that what needs to be happening is available. It might just not be well enough understood or known about by an employee, and there's a bit of a bridge to be made there, and a better communication to solve this problem.
This is so interesting. I wish I could look at the whole thing, but I'm sure you guys have it online where we can find out more information, correct?
Yeah, the Career Optimism Index, fourth annual, is available on our website. We look at it by different industries and different regions, different geographies, and you can find the information at phoenix.edu/career-institute.
John Woods, I want to thank you for stopping by the Valder Beebe Show and a little sunshine you spread there for workers. I really appreciate that.
Thanks for having me on today.
1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/ValderBeebeShow. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers. Subscribe to YouTube.com/ValderBeebeShow and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.